Hey there everybody, it's Sven Shenhan and welcoming you back to Let's Play Taz-Mania. In the last episode we took care of Act 2, and right now we'll be jumping straight into Act 3, introducing some new enemies and some new obstacles to overcome, as well as some new things to grab on the road. So, let's go. Alright, so first of all I'd like to say sorry that this one update took several days. It's because my controller broke and I had nothing else to play the game with, short of actually using a keyboard, which I don't like doing. So I had to wait until I got my new controller, which is working like a charm now, and I should be able to record videos again. Anyway, this stage is called Desert Dessert, and in trying to avoid the car, I accidentally hit the cactus. That happens. The next few stages are kind of annoying, particularly the one after this. Nevertheless, I'll try to do my best. So, some of the new hazards in this stage are lava puddles, and, well, you see one now, Wendal Wolf. He'll attach himself to you and block most of your view, which is really annoying and can get you in a lot of trouble. There's basically two ways to get rid of him. One is to get hit, which I do not advise you to do, and the other one is to use your tornado spin, which is usually safe, but not always. Also, remember that you cannot tornado spin through cacti, and also, one thing that I found out recently is that you can also not tornado spin through— oh crap, got hit by that pterodactyl, wiggle myself free. Do not want to get dragged back to the beginning in the She-Devil. This game gets really annoying really fast. By annoying, I mean difficult. There's another new enemy. It's Bulgator and Axel. Sometimes they'll throw traps right before they disappear, and then they'll come at you from the other side of the road. If you get hit by their net, they'll take you to the zoo. You can actually tornado spin right after they, sorry about that, I had to watch myself there. You can actually tornado spin right after they leave you behind, and that'll actually separate their little motorbike, give you some points, and kill them. And it's fun to do. Whatever kills your enemies in this game is fun to do, basically. And there's not a whole lot you can do to kill them, because most of them are invulnerable, like the buses or the cars. And I don't know, it's just fun to mess around, because the game likes to mess around with you. Let's see what we can get. A steak. Alright. Actually, I was doing a practice recording of this, and I got one of my favorite power-ups. I got the rocket boots again. I do love those. Alright. Let's get those last remaining kiwis, and then it's on to the next stage, which I'm pretty sure will take me quite a while to finish. Yeah, walking into a lava patch will also slow you down. Alright. I'll try to kill him this time. That's the way to do it. They'll explode in a blazing inferno, give you some points, and maybe a cheap laugh or two. Alright, one kiwi. It's best to try to avoid Wendal, because sometimes he'll grab onto you at the most inopportune moments, especially if you can't afford to use the tornado spin, like if you have the flashing health bar when you can't use it anymore. That's bad. Oh! Another favorite power-up of mine. The spring shoes. Of course, I'm almost done with the stage, so there's not much point in me having them. Basically, they let you jump really, really high, but they also make you pterodactyl bait, so I advise against using them. Taz ready to party. He's been partying this whole time, to be honest. Alright. Now, like I said, the next stage is going to be kind of difficult and really annoying. It's probably my least favorite stage in the game, and I'll try not to make too many mistakes because I definitely do not want to die in this one. Crazy Canyons! As you can see, the road is really narrow, and you have to stay on that. There are buses, and Buddy Board does make his appearances constantly, I might add, and the road is just winding, and winding. And because the road is so high, it makes it really difficult to see. So, and this stage introduces the oil slicks that you saw, as well as potholes. Potholes you can fall into. Oil slicks basically drag you to the side of the road, often to crash into an obstacle. That's one of the potholes. You definitely do not want to fall into one of those. It spells trouble. And really, in this stage, you're probably going to do a whole lot of jumping. And the pterodactyl will be there. Be careful when you run up a hill, because he will actually be able to grab you, even if you don't jump. So, also, if you grab a kiwi right when it turns around, it gives you twice the amount of points that it normally would. It doesn't really do anything, but that's why you see the ×2 occasionally. It works for birds too, but they're harder to grab. The one exception being the bonus stage at the end of this act, which has you going against hordes and hordes of birds. Actually, I should say flocks. And another bear trap. I don't mind the bear trap so much. They don't do a lot of damage. I hate those arrows more. Was that guy actually a character in the show? I don't even remember. I remember Bushwhacker Bob trying to hunt Taz. I don't remember an actual stupid kid with an arrow. Then again... Ah, crap, missed 2 in a row. Then again, I haven't seen the show in years, so... I remember how Taz's dad would always talk about his favorite drink, which was the orange juice. A nice cool glass of OJ. That's actually where I learned what the acronym means. I didn't start using OJ until after I saw that. Ooh! Extra 30 seconds on the timer. You definitely want to have that one. It's a very rare gift. In fact, Didgeridingo can actually give you a lot more valuable gifts too. He can even give you an extra continue. Basically an extra life, I would say. I hate that damn pterodactyl. It's just... Oh, what? See, that's what I meant. I wasn't even jumping and he grabbed me anyway. And as soon as you start getting dragged back, obstacles will start coming you from behind. And that's a bad thing. That's a very bad thing, because often you can't even see them. You can barely see the ones that are stalking you from the front, because they start moving so fast. Now, I gotta be careful, because if I get hit by one more bus, I'm dead. And that was right in the nick of time. That was risky. I shouldn't have done that. So, you'll notice that a lot of random stuff will start happening in this game. It's almost impossible to not get hit. You don't want to try, of course, but... Yeah, the reason I stay by the side of the road is because of them. Because they can be hard to avoid occasionally. So, whenever... Oh yeah, most obstacles when you're in a tornado spin can't grab you, can't trip you, can't destroy you. Oil slicks are an example. I don't mean an example, I mean the exception. Both start with the X, really hard to keep them apart. Of course, the Kiwis are no less annoying in this stage. And I'm sorry I'm doing such a terrible job, but this stage, oh man. I'm glad when I get this over with. This is my least favorite stage in the game, like I said, and for a good reason. It's also one of the longer stages because the Kiwis are so far apart. And, oh, I missed 2, of course. And I should not have... See, the thing is, if you want to catch a Kiwi in this stage, you really have to go at it from the side. That's really the only safe way to grab them. Alright, one more. Ah, damn pterodactyl! Leave me alone already, will you? You're supposed to be extinct. I'm pretty sure they were a pretty terrifying sight in their own day. They had a 20-foot wingspan or something. Taz, bat to the bone! Oh yeah, definitely. If you survive this stage... Okay, now the last stage of this act is... really weird. On the one hand, it's easier. On the other hand, the Kiwis are spread apart more than this one. And for some reason, the hazards always seem to get me. The Wendal Woods! And yes, that does mean what you think it does. He appears more often here than in any other stage in the game, I think. I'm not sure about that. Also, this music is annoying. Yeah. I mean, the music in this game isn't the best ever. I'll readily admit that, but in this stage is more annoying than usual. Sorry for the silence there, I was just concentrating on... well, nothing, really. I'm just trying not to screw up too much. Oh, you gotta be careful with those garbage trucks because, well, there's a traffic light, but they don't really do much. Oh, ooh, I was lucky. Ah, I was about to say I was lucky there, and then I wasn't. Let me go already! Yeah, you definitely want to spam your D-pad when you get grabbed by that one. Because it's also harder to wiggle yourself free as the game goes on. And there's another stupid Wendell T. Wolf. Alright, at least I'm doing good with the Kiwis so far. I hate the potholes more than anything, which makes the next act even worse, but we're not there quite yet. I don't usually bother evading those bear traps because chances are I'll probably just run into a tree or something. I mean, I know this game pretty well, but I'm by no means very proficient at playing it. Like I said, if you need to go over a hilltop and the pterodactyl's on your ass, just use your tornado spin because it's not worth getting grabbed. Because if you're really unlucky, he might actually drag you back so far that the she-devil will come after you, and then it's game over. Once the she-devil grabs onto you, there's no hope. Alright, Rockachus. These make you incredibly fast, and they can even keep up with speeding kiwis. Of course, as soon as you get hit, they basically go away. And, of course, Wendal grabbed me. They also go away if you use a tornado spin, so really, there's no way to keep on to keep them for very long, if you're unlucky. Like, I think the earliest stage that you can get those is the rainy day stage from the second act, where the pterodactyl isn't a terribly huge hazard. And she just grabbed me again! I hate that critter. I hate that creature. I definitely want to get away from that now. I do not want a she-devil on my ass. Literally, or figuratively. 2 in a row, nice. Always like doing that. Always makes you feel so more professional at the game, you know. Efficiency. 2 birds and 1 stone. Well, 1 grab, anyway. I'm not sure Taz can eat stones. Actually, he might be able to. He eats so much different. I was not. Ah, come on, that was lame. Alright, Didgeridingo, give me something good. I'm afraid to even grab it. I love that power-up, I really do, but it's not worth getting killed. No! Why did I jump at exactly the wrong moment? That's a bus. And, well, regress. I don't mind missing a kiwi so much. I hate these buses. I hate Buddy Boar more, but he doesn't seem to be appearing that much in this stage. Alright, yeah, sometimes they'll throw a trap at you to stun you or immobilize you when they come around to grab you. Oil Slick, Buddy Boar, who actually sticks to the right side of the road for once. Or, well, my left anyway. Oh, come on, 2 more. I don't want to run out of time in this LP. The point of a Let's Play is to actually play the game. I don't want to have to record this whole stage again. Because that means I'll have to cut things out, which I don't like to do. Because I don't like cutting. I just want to show the game in as pure form as possible. Get away from you, damn... Ah, come on! I'm starting to run out of time here. This is not good. This is not good. Not good, not good, not good. And I missed a kiwi because of that damn Wendal. Come on, I have 1 minute for 2 kiwis. I should be able to do this. I've done this a million times before. I need some health, too. 1 bust and I'm dead. Time! Welcome, very welcome. Ooh. In the nick of time, actually. Pardon the pun. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this! I need my health bar for a tornado spin. Oh yeah, you can tornado spin on water, but sometimes if you do it for too long, it'll actually stop functioning, and you'll sink regardless. Finally! Got it! Safety. Taz, really cool. Yeah, thanks for not dying on me, buddy. Alright, now for my favorite bonus stage in the entire game. I love this one. There's not really a point to any of these bonus stages, but they're just fun to do. This one especially because you can basically just run and grab the whole time and spam your Y button. It's called Bird Bath, and here we go. Basically, they just fly at you. There's really nothing sophisticated that you can do. You just jump, and you press the grab button, and you just try to grab a couple of them when they start coming at you. Often because this game will have like 4 or 5 birds on screen at the same time, it's not really hard to grab any of them. You might get lucky and even get Redbird during this stage. That wasn't a timing bird. Oh, that was because I got another 100,000 points. Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this, but every time that you get 100,000 points, you get an extra continue. So I might have... So this is my third one. I didn't even explain that one. 20 seconds. Come on. Yeah, I think you can even stand still, but you jump higher when you're running, which makes it easier to grab them, so I like to just keep running. Besides, there's no hazards in bonus stages, aside from the obstacles by the side of the road, of course. No red bird? I don't know if I've ever seen a red bird in this stage. Taz ready for Act 4. I'm pretty sure that he is. Alright, so we've gone through the first 3 acts. There's 2 more to go. And so yeah, updates will be a little more regular right now because I've got my controller again. And until then, I'll see you guys.